The great field of Kurukshetra lay still. Two armies faced each other. They were ready for a terrible war. Mighty warriors stood on both sides. Drums beat their solemn rhythm. Conch shells blew their piercing call. This war was not just any war. It was a war between family members. It was a war for what is right, for Dharma. The air itself felt heavy with fate. Arjuna, the brave archer, sat in his chariot. His friend Krishna was his charioteer. Arjuna looked at the enemy lines. He saw his grandfathers there. He saw his beloved teachers. He saw his cousins, uncles, and friends. His heart filled with immense sorrow. A deep pain washed over him. He did not want to fight them. He felt his strength leave him. "I cannot fight," Arjuna whispered to Krishna. His voice was choked with despair. "How can I aim my arrows at them? They are my own flesh and blood. What good is a kingdom won this way? What joy can come from such a victory? It is a terrible sin to kill one's kin. I would rather die myself." He felt confused and utterly lost. His mind could find no peace. Arjuna let his famous bow, Gandiva, slip. It fell from his trembling hands. Tears streamed down his face. His whole body shook with grief. "Oh, Krishna," he cried, "I will not fight. It is better to live by begging. It is better to wander as a hermit than to kill these noble souls. My mind is clouded by this sorrow. I do not know what is right anymore." Krishna looked at Arjuna with gentle eyes. He saw his friend's deep suffering. He understood the turmoil in Arjuna's heart. But he also knew the importance of duty. Krishna began to speak with calm wisdom. His voice was like a soothing balm. "Arjuna, why has this weakness come to you? This despair is not worthy of a noble person. You are a kshatriya, a warrior. Stand up. Do not give in to fear. Do not grieve for those who may die, Arjuna. The true self, the Atman, never dies. It is eternal, it is unborn, it is changeless. The self was not born, it will never cease to be. Weapons cannot cut this self, fire cannot burn this self, water cannot wet it, wind cannot dry it. Knowing this truth, why do you mourn?" Krishna's words began to clear the mist. Arjuna listened with growing attention. "Remember your Dharma, Arjuna," Krishna continued. "Dharma is your sacred duty, your true path. As a warrior, your Dharma is to fight. You must fight for righteousness, for justice. To run away from this battle is a sin. It will bring you dishonor. It will bring you shame. It is not the way of a brave soul. Uphold Dharma. That is your sacred calling." These words were strong and full of power. They reminded Arjuna of who he was. Rise above your personal feelings, O Arjuna. Do not be swayed by attachment or by sorrow. This war is not about personal gain or loss. It is about restoring balance and righteousness. The Kauravas stand for adharma, for unrighteousness. You must fight to protect Dharma. Be firm in your resolve. Be steadfast. Perform your duty without wavering. Krishna's guidance was a shining light. It showed Arjuna the path forward. Krishna then revealed a profound secret. He taught Arjuna the path of karma yoga. This is the yoga of selfless action. You have the right to perform your duty, Arjuna, but you do not have a right to its fruits. Do not let the results of your actions be your motive. Do not be attached to inaction either. Simply do your work. Do it with devotion. This was a new way of looking at life, a way to act with freedom. Act without attachment to the outcome, Krishna said. This is the essence of skillful action. Remain balanced in success and in failure. This evenness of mind is called yoga. When you act without selfish desire, you are free. Your mind becomes peaceful and clear. This is how you can find joy even in difficulty. This is the way to true inner liberation. Arjuna felt a sense of relief. The burden on his heart began to lift. Offer all your actions to me, Krishna declared. Fix your mind on me. Do your duty for my sake. When you act in this spirit of devotion, no sin or negative karma will touch you. Be like the lotus leaf. It rests on the water. Yet the water does not wet it. Live in this world, perform all your duties, but remain untouched by worldly desires and fears. This image was powerful and clear. It showed how to live a pure life. Arjuna listened intently to Krishna's words. His confusion started to melt away. His doubts began to disappear like mist in sunlight. He understood the profound wisdom. He realized he could fight, not for himself, not for a kingdom, not out of anger, but for the sake of Dharma, for God. A new strength surged through him. A new sense of purpose filled his heart. He was ready to fulfill his duty. The divine song of Krishna, the Bhagavad Gita, is ancient, but its wisdom is fresh and alive today. It speaks not only to Arjuna on the battlefield, it speaks to every one of us. In our own lives, we all face our Kurukshetras. We all face moments of doubt and despair. We all have duties we must perform. The Gita is a guide for all humanity. It shows us how to live with meaning. It teaches us how to find inner peace. The central message of the Gita is simple. Perform your duty. Do your svadharma. Do it with dedication and with skill, but do it without attachment to the results. This does not mean being indifferent. It means focusing on the action itself, doing your very best in every moment. The fruits of action belong to a higher power. This attitude brings freedom and serenity. It is the path to true spiritual growth. In our modern world, life can be complex. We often feel stressed and overwhelmed. We face many conflicts, both inner and outer. Krishna's teachings offer timeless solutions. They inspire us to act with courage. They guide us to live with integrity. They help us find meaning in our daily work. They teach us to connect with our deepest self and to see the divine in everyone and everything. This wisdom can transform our lives. So let the wisdom of the Gita inspire you. Let it be a lamp on your path. It helps us to understand ourselves better. It guides us through life's many challenges. It shows us how to overcome our inner enemies: fear, anger, greed, and ego. By following its teachings, we can live a life of purpose, joy, and deep fulfillment. The song of the Lord echoes through eternity. Its message of hope and strength is for all.